Namaste and what's up, guys? Welcome to Mystery Vault. Today we're breaking down the Dumbo 2019. So without wasting any time, let's jump right in. The movie starts in 1919 while showing a circus. This circus was shifting from one city to another. After a long journey, the circus stops in a new city and will be played in a few days. Two siblings are shown named Joe and Mealy. It is discovered their father is returning to the circus named Holt and was a captain of the army. His hand became injured in war. After it, he decided to join the circus again. Returning to the circus, Holt thanks everyone they took care of his kids when he was absent. He meets the circus friends, and there was the circus owner named Max and looking aggressive. But he was a kind-hearted man, and when he sees Holt returned, he becomes happy. He calls Holt to his office. It is discovered Holt's wife did a job in the circus, but died because of the flu, and because of it, the show loses its popularity. Holt asks Max to return his horses. I will do a nice show. Max tells him I have sold the horses and purchased elephants instead of them. Max tells him there were many expenses, and this was the way to lessen the expenses. He tells Holt your new job is to take care of these elephants. He takes Holt and shows him an elephant. He tells its name is Jumbo, and a baby of its will arrive soon, but Holt becomes upset and goes back to his tent. He argues with his daughter, and he was saying to his daughter she should also learn some talent. So you will be able to participate in the circus. His daughter Millie tells him I am not interested and I want to be a scientist. I will do hard work to complete it. Holt goes to see the elephants with his kids and they notice a worker is behaving rudely with Dumbo. It doesn't want to come out of its tent, but the worker was forcing it. There was a movement inside. Holt sees Jumbo has delivered a baby. Max also arrives, becomes happy to see this baby elephant. When the baby was cleaned, it is discovered it has long ears. The worker teases it and also makes fun of it. Jumbo sees its baby as being irritated, so it becomes furious. Max also says while seeing the baby, this strange elephant will ruin the name of our circus. Later, Max asks Holt to handle the situation somehow. The kids are shown happy seeing the love of animals. They also go to see the baby elephant. They discover its ears are long, and because of it, it couldn't see. To make the baby elephant see, they make it understand to blow its ears. But it doesn't know this. They teach it while blowing feathers how to blow. A feather goes inside its nose when the baby elephant was trying to blow. It sneezes a lot after it. After sneezing, it starts flying with its huge ears. They get surprised seeing this. They go to their father to tell him that the baby elephant can fly. Holt thinks they are kidding. He forbids them to stay away from the baby elephant. Max comes to Holt and gives him a fake hand so it will not feel that he has no hand. The night arrives, and just as the show is about to begin, Holt arrives with the elephant and the baby elephant. The ears of the baby elephant were hidden with a cloth by Holt. The public becomes happy seeing this cute elephant. The baby elephant sees a lady wearing a hat with a feather. It remembers the trick the kids have taught it. It sucks the feather with its trunk. Later, it sneezes, then reveals its secret. Because of sneezing, the baby elephant collapses with the board on which its name was written. It rearranges and becomes Ear Baby Dumbo, and it was its name. The public calls it Dumbo and makes fun of it. The people start throwing peanuts on it and the elephants become furious seeing it. Dumbo's mother also reaches there because it wants to save its baby. Holt tries to make Jumbo relax somehow, but it was furious and a worker arrives here to control it. After it, Jumbo wasn't in their control. The people flee being scared, and a pillar of the tent falls on the worker. Because of Jumbo's anger later, everyone is shown saved, and the baby is also saved along with Jumbo. Jumbo is shown locked separately because of all this. Max returns Jumbo to the owner from whom he purchased. That it is a furious animal. Dumbo was alone when its mother left. The kids go to meet Dumbo at night. They make it understand we can understand how does it feel without a mother. They understand its weakness is a feather. The kids plan they have to collect money in the show somehow, to bring its mother back. The show starts and Max asks Dumbo to be a clown there. It will blow the fire off like a firefighter. There were small fires, and when Dumbo throws water, the worker blows it off from the background. This was a trick, and the people were enjoying seeing it. A clown is shown making the fire sharper mistakenly. Dumbo gets stuck upside. Seeing this, Millie understands she has to help Dumbo. She goes upside to give it a feather so it will fly and come downside. There was fire around it, and Millie also falls from the ladder and falls into the water. Dumbo also couldn't stop on the platform falls, and Dumbo was also coming downside as well. Before it falls down, it uses the feather and flies while using its ears. Everyone was happy and surprised as well while seeing this trick. The news of flying a baby elephant, Dumbo, reaches everywhere. Max's circus becomes famous. The people come from far distances just to see Dumbo. This news travels so fast that it reaches the Dreamland owner. Dreamland was a huge circus. The owner comes to meet Max immediately. Max understands his purpose is just to buy Dumbo. Max tells him clearly that he will not give him Dumbo at any cost. Max makes the owner meet with Dumbo, and he says that you are not using it properly. If you become a Dreamland partner, it will be beneficial for you. Max thinks this will be a good offer. Because the owner was saying he will also give houses to all the workers here, Dreamland will change their luck. Max agrees, and they reach Dreamland while packing their luggage. They notice this is a huge circus, and there were many things. Dumbo was placed at a separate place here later. Holt's family was given a huge house. It was not less than a 5-star hotel. The owner also gives a different place to Holt where he can do his acts. Before this, he has to make Dumbo do the trick to fly. Holt agrees, but the owner says Dumbo has to make an artist sit on it for this trick and starts its training for this. Holt gets ready with his kids, and Dumbo's training starts. After so many troubles, Dumbo becomes comfortable with the artist. Later, it flies with the artist. Seeing this, the owner understands now he will earn a lot of money. Many days passed, and now it was the day of the grand opening. Many people were gathered here just to see Dumbo. The Dreamland owner makes Max meets with a bank manager. The bank manager will decide whether he will invest in Dreamland or not after the show. There was a grand opening and many plays as well. Dumbo reached to the height of a platform. The artist also reaches there in her style. In all this, Holt sees there weren't safety nets. This was the plan of the owner, because he wants to show this dangerous. The show starts, and the artist is shown giving a feather to Dumbo, but it slips. Dumbo bends to hold it. During all this, the artist falls down from Dumbo being slipped. Holt has placed a rope there, and she escapes with the help of the rope. Dumbo was alone on that platform and was slipping. Dumbo gets scared and was calling for help. Jumbo is shown locked in this area. It hears its baby's voice, and it also calls Dumbo. Dumbo hears it, and after it uses the feather and starts flying. The people think maybe the show has started, but Dumbo leaves instead of staying there because it wanted to go to its mother. Meanwhile, the Dreamland's owner arrives and takes Dumbo back. The kids understand the elephant is none other than Jumbo's mother. The owner tells Max the bank manager has refused to invest. Holt is shown, went to the owner, and asks him to make Dumbo meet with its mother. The owner doesn't agree and asks his workers to end Jumbo. The kids and Holt try to make him understand, but he lies and says Jumbo is going somewhere for a few days. Max also discovers this. He goes to the owner's office to make him understand reaching the office. Max discovers the owner has terminated the workers from the job. Later, he asks Max to give this news to others. Even the artist also tells this to Holt, and he becomes sad hearing this. Another artist also tells them they are about to end Jumbo. Holt thinks after hearing this and plans to save Dumbo's mother somehow. It seems like Dumbo was also understanding all this. There was another show the next day, and the bank manager was also there to watch it. It is discovered there must be a plan. A worker brings a truck on which he will take Jumbo to the exhibit. Another co-artist is shown who is Miss Atlantism. She makes the guards fool, and the others go inside the exhibition. They turn the lights off, they get on the truck. They make others fool and take the truck out from there. Later, the artist is shown understanding the plan again. She gets ready on the platform with Dumbo. The owner also gets this news. He asks to shut the doors, so the truck will not go out from there, and Holt is shown climbing up a tent on the tent where Dumbo and the artist were. He makes a huge hole there, so Dumbo will fly out from here. Dumbo is shown flying with the artist. They are shown flying out of the tent. They reach the control tower. They open the gates. So the truck containing Dumbo's mother will come out. Dumbo pulls a lever and the lights of the circus turn off. To check this, the owner arrives at the tower. Dumbo is shown fleeing with the artist, and the owner was pulling all the levers. He couldn't understand what to do. Because of it, the place catches fire. Holt sits on his horse and searches for his kids. He couldn't find them, and he notices a worker. He was running behind his kids. Holt makes the worker runs through his horse. Holt is shown stuck in the fire with his kids. The artist is shown arriving at the ship where its mother Jumbo was. but they think about Holt and his family. Dumbo reaches them while flying and taking water in its trunk. It goes to them to save them. They come out safely, and their dreamland is shown destroyed. Max has made a deal with the bank manager. Dumbo is shown reaching its mother's ship. They were going to India. Holt also reaches there with his family and says goodbye together. In the end, Max is shown opening a huge circus. He doesn't use animals here, and everyone does their jobs well. Millie also has completed her dream and shows her invention to people. Holt also does many tricks with the artist. A scene from India is depicted. Dumbo is having a good time with his mother and the other animals. The film ends as it flies through the air. If you love this mystery, hit that like button, subscribe to Mystery Vault, and turn on notifications for more movie mysteries. See you in the next one.